This is Kitty. Yes, his name is Kitty, like a kitten, like a cat.
Kitty blanket.
Kitty Blanket, my daughter named him. And we thought it was a female at first when we actually he found us. We were never planning on having a second bird. He was hiding in our little tent that we place outside during the winter. It was in the middle of February, the dead cold of winter, and he was on a little metal bar. And when my husband came home from dropping the girls off at school, he landed on his head. And my husband brought him inside and took a picture, and he said, look what's on my top of my head. And I looked, and it was this little guy, and he was shivering and he was cold, and it was very surprising that he had survived any time at all out there. It was minus 22 degrees Celsius. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but it was really, really cold. So we brought him in, and for several days I put out flyers, I put out ads and everything to see if perhaps it was one of our neighbor's bird, but it wasn't. Nobody came to claim him, so we decided to keep him. He was very, very social. He's very, very sweet. He's not territorial at all. He's been sick a little bit. He's recovering from it. That's why you see that he's a little bit fluffed up. He's been sick from some sort of type, either fungal or bacterial infection. He was obsessed with this little vitamin cube he had, and I knew I was supposed to take it away from him, but he was just eating at it and eating at it, and his saliva stayed on it, and I think that's where he got the infection. And so we brought him to the vet, and $500 later, with 4 different types of medicine and 2-week treatments, 4 times a day, we fed him all of those medicines that he was given, and now he's much, much better. He's still a little bit cold, so he's still molten, and so he also has a warming plate like this one, like his brother Coco. Couldn't focus, there it is. And so he really loves it. He always hangs out by it when he can, and at night it's always on. And that's him. So that's why he's still a little bit fluffed up, still not feeling too hot still, but his medications are all done. He's singing again, he's eating well again, he's pooping again well, and so we're happy that he actually survived, but he'll be okay. And so this is his cage. I know it's not a flight cage, but it is a big cage. That's my dog over there. And but he does come out. He is afraid of coming out, actually, but he does come out and fly. We just don't let him fly that much because, of course, we're not out, and he's always scared to flying outside. We're working on that, and also we also have to leave some time for a flying time for our lovebird, yeah. So we can't let them out outside, both of them, because the lovebird attacks him. We tried it once, and the lovebird was after him like some sort of fighter jet plane after him. Thank God Kitty is an extremely good flyer, so he was able to evade him, and we were able to catch Coco and put him back in his cage. And then we tried it again when they both had their wings clipped, because they both took a vacation with us, and we were afraid they might just fly away when we opened the cage somehow. And we put them both on this little play set that we have for them. And Coco kept nibbling at him and nipping at him and attacking him. So we didn't try it again, because a lovebird's beak is much, much stronger than a Budgie's beak. He can cause serious damage. And so we stopped that immediately. show you that this is his cage, and that's his water and his food. We feed him Rowdy Butch. And this is Cuttlebone. He doesn't touch his Cuttlebone at all. Not once has he touched that thing, but it's still there, and he has toys, and he's happy, and he trips. And he actually only ate seeds in the beginning. I don't know what type of food he was eating because we found him, of course. And it was really hard to find a sort of pellet that he would actually agree to eat. He likes colorful toys. I think they attract him. He's hormonal right now, so we don't know exactly what his age is, but we found him when he was just a baby. Because and Budgie, the babies, you know, those dotted feathers like on his head. Let me see. Let's see if I get. There it is. Let's see if I get. There it is. You see those undulated feathers on the back of his, on the top of his head? Well, they go all the way to his nostrils. So that's how you know you have a baby. When they get older, like he is, the yellow starts appearing and the undulated feathers go back. And that's how you know you have an adult. So, yeah, that's how we know we have an adult. We estimate he's probably about around 2 years old as well, like Coco. And that's Kitty for you. So now I'm just gonna clean his cage. I pick this up every night, but I'm gonna clean everything now. So that's Kitty for you.
Next video is
Okay,
Bunny.
bye.